Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today, well, it is exactly as big old Grand Cat predicted. John Cena is absolutely destroying Randy Orton with 3 days and 18 hours left. Oh my goodness, this is me having been played on the other phone. You can see that was where I got to. So I've got 120 wins and 58 losses. A tremendous amount of losses, but that is because I am leveling up these cards. But I have now managed to get both Bronson Reeds to level 100. Let's go ahead and detach that. Both level 100, both 100 matches, and all 10 of their variants. I've also fully leveled my Tiffany Stratton. And we're going to go ahead and make pros of them. We're still waiting on the Tamatonga, still need 13 more games with him. And our first Brock Lesnar, we've got roughly 6 games that we need to play with him left. But we are done with losing matches, I think. What we're going to do is we are going to swap this one out. And let's just go ahead and look at males. And we're going to put the double heroic Roman Reigns in here. And this one, we're going to put a down arrow. I think we're just going to go with Devon. And next up, we're going to go with an up arrow. And then I think the next best one is Andre. I'm just going to see if I have anything realistically better that I want to start training up. Nope, I think it is indeed just going to be Andre. In terms of our females, we're just going to look at all of our females. And I still think it's Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vacour, just on the basis we don't have any tremendously decent up arrows at the moment. And that will do. But now, we're going to go to Combinable. And our 2 Alexa Blisses are ready to pro, which is absolutely awesome. And we need to remove from Wild. And now we can combine the 2 of these. So let's see what this looks like. I think I'm going to pro the flipped version as opposed to the regular side, just to see what the animation looks like. Now, of course, they both have level 100, 100 matches, and their 5 variants. That's almost perfect. Oh my goodness, Lily is jumping around at the bottom there. She's on strings, like the puppeteer Alexa Bliss that she is. So that is very, very cool. And next up, we're going to pro our big Bronson Reed here. And let's go ahead and use this image. And there is the pro animation for the Crown Jewel Perth, which doesn't have an awful lot going on. The crown in the background's moving, some of the chess pieces kind of floating up and down a little bit. We've got a little bit of shininess coming from the Crown Jewel logo. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it's a little bit less than what I was expecting, I suppose. Now let's just go ahead and go to Trainable. Oh, and Alexa Bliss with Lily does have a cool startup animation. Let's see. Oh, so the shadows kind of bring in Alexa Bliss with Lily. That's pretty cool. And from what I'm aware, we can actually change the image. So that's interesting. And it does stay as well. So what if we were to give her... I mean, we've got this image, but we've actually got a better image with the title. It's the exact same image, it's just a slightly better quality. And there it is. I think that looks pretty cool. And that really does go between the Alexa Bliss Goddess version and her kind of new crazed version. And let's go ahead and fully level her up. Getting rid of our carrying cross, which might be the last carrying cross that we have. And there we go, there is Alexa Bliss's stats. She has 99.89 thousand charisma, 104.9 thousand speed, 111,000 in toughness, and 122.1 thousand in power. That is her with the flipped version, of course, which is very, very cool. Oh, so that's quite cool. It's a big king piece that jumps in and then shatters, and then Bronson Reed comes out of it. That is pretty cool. And we are going to train him up as well. That one will do, and we'll go with a Shawn Spears here. And that is the maximum level 105. And our big Bronson Reed has 94.97 thousand in speed, 101.8 thousand in charisma, 108.2 thousand in toughness, and 113.6 thousand in power. So you can actually see that Bronson Reed is a little bit weaker than what our Alexa Bliss is, but the PLE cards are always a little bit weaker than a special edition, and of course an event card or a double heroic event card is always going to be the strongest one, with the exception of a ranked card. If you get a ranked card very, very high, then that will be stronger than even a double heroic. And of course, limited editions tend to be the strongest ones of all. So that is very, very cool indeed. And if we go into our deck now, I think we can swap out our Stephanie McClure for our Alexa Bliss. And there we see the Alexa Bliss is indeed right arrow, so that's going to be very cool. And we can now start training up our Roman Reigns and our Bronson Reed, and we'll get both of those up to their 100 matches, and of course all their variants as well. Roman Reigns of course has to be in the Elimination Chamber, but that's why we've got him in the Performance Center right now. And we're very, very close to getting our second Brock Lesnar. The only two that we need to do left are to get 100 Legacy Brock Lesnar cards, which we still need 31. That's probably going to be the one that takes a little while, but we only need 5 more super moves, and of course, every time that we get 25 resets in the draft board, it's going to give us another 10 Brock Lesnar cards. And once we get the 20 super moves, it's going to give us a singular one Brock Lesnar. The 21 and 1. So from that, that's going to be 11, which means that we'll go up to 80, and then we're only 20 away. And if we reset the board another 25 times, then we will only need 10. So if we can pull 10 Legacy Brock Lesnar's off the draft board, we'll be able to get the pro of him, and that'll be another huge up arrow that we can use, and then we can start training up the Brock Lesnar using the PCC as well. You can see there that I'm ranked 1269. I probably would be ranked a lot higher if I hadn't wasted so much time getting these losses, but getting a loss doesn't actually affect you. You can see there I've got 120 wins and 58 losses. The only thing that makes any difference is the wins. Getting a loss literally does nothing. And you can see here that we should, in theory, be able to win absolutely everything now. So the first one is toughness and speed. Let's go for Andre. Yeah, and those stats are significantly less than what ours is because we are using special edition cards. Oh, next up is Alexa Bliss. She'll have no problems here. And the last one is toughness, and it's tag team. which is absolutely perfect for Roman Reigns and Devon to completely destroy the People's Champion, the final boss, The Rock and Ricky Saints. So I should be winning these a lot faster now. However, whenever you lose a game, it does give you more of your super meter. It gives you get twice the amount of super meter for losing a game than you do for winning a game. So from losing those matches, I actually did get a significant boost in the amount of super moves that I've been using. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue playing away at this and leveling up both the Alexa Bliss and the Bronson Reed and the double heroic Roman Reigns, as well as getting more super moves so that we can get our Brock Lesnar, or get this Brock Lesnar pack, then resetting the draft board so we can get another 10 legacy Brock Lesnars, and then that will lead towards getting the 100 legacy ones, which is going to give us a guaranteed pro Brock Lesnar, which is going to be very, very awesome indeed. And you can see there that we're at 91 of the objective counter, and I think at this stage I'm just going to leave that at 100 until the new tier comes along, because we don't really need it. In terms of the Battle Pass quest, I do need to win a whole load more games with Tiffany Stratton. We need to use our super move 10 more times as opposed to 5 more times, and we need to reset the draft board 100 times. So all of those are the same things we're trying to do here with the Brock Lesnar quest. So that works out actually absolutely perfect. And there we are, folks. So that is going to be it for this little video, and I really hope you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.